Start the recording here. You can see the recording is on now. And what's happened is our lab today is about exercise of Excel. Now I know Excel is what together. Data collection. Second is output which you're in a lot of Excel. Today is made of, if you look at this, go down all the way there. And this is, and I have a stylus pen. It's working. So I tried here you can see different stylus. This touch screen. So we'll go through this first. I will go for the we'll go for this first, and then we'll go for the Pierce law. Pierce law, we'll have an experiment for it, and then we'll do the plot of the Pierce law. Now, you don't have to worry too much. I did for you all the answers there, right? You saw the answer Excel sheet file. All the answers are there in a detailed manner. And then we'll do Pierce law formulas. We'll put the formula and then try to play with the y and x axis and have a linear relationship between this. And this is still Pierce law, all this Pierce law. Then we'll go for, let me just, here. We'll have those three here. Those are Clausius-Clapeyron equation, which you will cover more in depth in 12.12. Covering this one here in depth in 12.12. So for us is this one here. We'll have an experiment for it. Clausius-Clapeyron, you will have more experiment, more background on the 12.12 sequence. Next one. Okay, guys. So here it is. That's all what we have to do. We will do 8 today. I want you to open first Excel file. Empty Excel file. Yours. Open in your laptop or this college or university laptop. Open a brand new Excel file. Correct? Open. Everybody has to open that, please. Everybody has to open this. Brand new. As I said, the answers already I did that for you, but I want you to. Today is a practice. And if you have a problem with Excel, come and see me one-on-one. We can do tutorial one-on-one. It's not really there. So blank Excel, correct? So you do open blank Excel, and then from there we'll go for go up here and we'll have x-axis and y-axis. If you look at the first one here, as they say, so we'll do the first part 1. So blank, and you will have enter 2 columns. The first column called concentration, molarity, mole per liter, and the second column called transmittance. That's Beer's law. Transmittance, 10%. And then the second 2 columns, the log of the transmittance and the absorbance. right? So we have a formula. I will come here and show you what I did for you here. Just show you here. Let me get this one here out. Already here. Okay, so the so here it is. Get out of the unit here to move the cursor. So this is the this is absorbance here, specific wavelength of light, always direct proportional to the concentration. The other ones here, the epsilon and M, that's the M is the length of the covect. Look at that. I'm going to small glass, going in has a specific length, and it has a specific epsilon. Epsilon is the length of the material for this covect. During they are made of glass, it depends what type of glass they are. So the epsilon is the molar absorption coefficient, which is really is nothing less than the constant related to the material is used. So we'll have to do the experiment today, but at least this is the law here. We can transfer this one here into absorbance into transmittance. So there is a relationship between absorbance and transmittance. 2 minus log percentage of transmittance. That's the absorbance. But this is very slow, and this is just the relationship between transmittance going through the solution, transmit. So if the light will go 100%, this is the covect here, going 100%. Going out, because part of the light will be absorbed. Going out, left 100, correct? Unless you have what? Transparent solution like H2O. H2O inside the covect, the light will become 100%, will go up 100%. Not be absorbed, correct? It does not really absorb. The H2O is not absorbed. But if I have a covered solution, the light will become 100%, we go out less than 100%, 80%, depending on the concentration of the covect. Is the higher absorbance, the higher the concentration of the solution. As higher concentration, the absorbance will be higher. The relationship is linear and it is direct proportional. Anyway, it's not 100%. After a while, it will be curving. But at least there is a linear relationship between the absorbance and the concentration of the solution. So, what you will do here, first thing I want you to do is here, your own blank Excel. You will do this. 4 columns. What? 4 columns, correct? And those are the number, the concentration is given to you. The 2 columns here, given to you those here. Let me go for the animation here. Given to you here. That's what's given to you here, guys. Okay, then you have to do this and this. You have to do those 2. So first, you just put the relationship here. the concentration and transmittance. So 0, 100%. And you can use this relationship here with this relationship, correct? So if you look at this, and if you are eager to know the relationship, here it is. 100%, 50, 25, 12.5. So those are the data given to you inside the problem here, correct? And that's what you have first, those two. So let me. That's what you put first two. Then you put the formula here for those two. Okay? So what's the relationship? You take the log of 100%. Log of 100%. So here we'll tell you how to do it. And you can do it here. This is, you can do it this way, correct? So enter the two columns. And the third and the fourth column, they have to be a formula. So log of 100% transmittance, which is this one here, this has to be entered with the formula, which here it is. Step log and then parentheses, and put the value and then close the parentheses. Right? So if I go here, I'm just taking the information out. If I go here in our thing here, you can see the top here. You look at the top here. I put this one here. Here it is. See here, 100, correct? And I'm looking at B19. So here it is, B and 19. I'm looking for this. B19. B19. This is B here. And then you take the log of this, it will come with this value here. Right? I'll take this one out. Let me take this one out. So it will come this value here. Here it is. Here, correct? So, columns, give it to you. This column here and this column. Then you have to enter the values for the transmittance, correct? So 50 minus log, here, not minus, but log B19. This is B, and this is 19, which is log 50. Correct? Let's come up to be this. Is following? Following? Any question you ask about this? So I want you to do all those four transmittance, transfer them into log. So transfer them into log the same way it is. Again. You will do number 4. You will do absorbance. And the absorbance, you will use the formula here, correct? So here, if you look, we'll tell you to follow the formula here. The formula here is, here it is. The formula is here. Use this formula here. And if I go to our Excel here, then you will see, I'll take the notation out. For example, the 50 here. Here it is. 2 minus C19. So 2 from 2. This column here is 2 minus C19. 19. This is 3 here, 19. 3 and 19, correct? 3 is 19. So formula there, get the value. Follow again. Following. How to do it? Do it for all those 4 now. Don't worry if you get. I want you to be playing. Formula. Right. So when you are done, you can save. You can use mine. Yes. You can use control key and then scale. And you can just get a snapshot of this. I'll show you how to make a snapshot of this. You need this one here for what? For your lab report. I need from you to put a lab report. Now, just hold on here. I will go and add something called in Windows snipping tool. Snipping tool. It's there here. Okay. So I turn it on. Then bin it. I'm bin it here, so I'll be using it on and off. So I'll come here and then put new. Click on new there, and then make myself see snapshot of this. So here it is. I will say here edit, copy. I don't have to print anything. Then I go to Microsoft Word. So I will search for Word here. Word from the Windows. Here it is. I will pin it because I'll be using this one blank. I will pin this one here to the taskbar. So every time I use it. So I put my data, all the data here. So I will start the lab report. How to write a lab report? Well, it has to have 5 components, correct? Here it is. And I'm sharing here with you the lab report here. Yeah, it is shared, I think. This is the lab report. So I'm sharing with the lab report here. It's Excel exercise. So let me just add more. Can you read it? More, maybe more here. This is 18. Then aerial. So Excel lab. Okay. Excel lab 1. So then I will say introduction. So introduction, what you will do in this introduction, you will have to give yourself the goal of this experiment. The introduction of this experiment, your goal is to practice on how to make some graphs using the Excel file or worksheet. So here it is, the purpose or goal of this experiment is to practice the plotting of the graphs using an Excel worksheet. Okay, so then the procedure here, the procedures are from, what's the procedure here, for example? So, well, we have 8 steps. We say, let me just put the 8 steps here. Those are the 8 steps. If you look at the 8 steps here, we talked about those 8 steps. So that's my procedure here. So I will say, you have to make a table for this Pierce law plot. Then we have to make a table for the formulas. Then we have to plot the transmittance. See here, all I'm just going through this here, just copy and paste. then enter the whole idea. So paste here, 18. So you can see it. That's the whole thing. 18 is too much for, but at least you can see it. So and then just hit enter. So you get this 3, hit enter here, 3, hit enter 4, enter 5, and 6, 7, and then 8. So this is the procedure. So you will not have to do it the same thing, but you will get this. You will the first one we did what? We entered data inside cell worksheet to cover Pierce load plot, right? The values. And the same thing here. We then we transferred the values into formulas. So then here, transferred this. What we did, transfer the Pierce load plot values into formulas. Right? This is number 3. So then we have to plot. Okay. Plot. We had plot against the concentration. Transmittance against the concentration. So, and then we have plot here. The transmittance against the concentration. Correct? Plot this here. Then we have plot. Okay, so and then we have plot. Take the plot out here. And then what we did, we insert the values of Claus's collaborative experiment. So enter the values of Claus's collaborative equation experiment. Into the Excel worksheet. So worksheet, so values are out. And then after that, we transferred the Clause's cover values into formulas. So here it is, transfer. Transfer Clause's equation values into formulas. Here it is, guys. Formulas. Then here it is, 8. We have a graph, so a plot. So we started with plot, we end up with plot here. Plot Clause's collaborative equation. So guys, this is your procedure, correct? This is what? This is your procedure. That's the way you can. Then, after the procedure, we have data and results. Data slash results. So data slash results, first you enter this one here, correct? Enter the data inside, enter the data. So this is, I'll copy this one here, copy this, put it here, paste it. So then I'll come back to my Microsoft Word, not Microsoft Word, but my snipping tool, edit, copy, okay? Open Microsoft Word, I am pasting. So this table here is corresponding to what? To number one data. This is the data that results from the number one. So we enter the concentration and the transmitters values, and then from there we use the formulas to get the so here it is. Now, second one, transfer the Beer's law plot values into formulas. So you have to take the formulas here out. No need for formulas twice. So number two, that's the data here. Yeah, the data. And copy this one here. So this one. That's it. So there you can go and look at your second one. So the second one, we have to transfer those four columns into formulas. Now, the first two columns, they have no formula. The only thing they have the formulas, columns here, the log percentage, there is a log, and there is absorbance. And here we'll tell you how to do it from your how to do this. Now, in mine, I have to do it in a blank what they call it, in a blank Excel sheet, because what's happened is it transfers the whole thing into formulas. I want just for the first sake of this one here. So you come here and then tell you how to do the formulas here, how to transfer this one here into formulas. Number two, graphs, use slow, and then I'll tell you the graph here, correct? Does it tell you how to put the formula? You click on the column to the left, and you should get a value of 0 at the first one. You don't have to print anything. You don't have to print anything here. No print, no printing. Use the snipping tool to get your data out, and then copy it into the lab report you have. So then the second one here uses a scatter plot for each of the following graphs to make graphs first highlight the column, the data, and then you want the graph using the toolbar, find, insert, and then chart to make the graph. Let's show you how to do the graphs. So here it is. Anytime this one how you transfer it into the formula. Correct? So how to transfer this one? For the graph is here. The graph, look, when you insert them, you have all these graphs here. You see here, you look at the graphs here, you have graphs like charts, we are not really interested in charts. We have graphs in lines. We have a column. We have in some sort of this, but we are interested in the scatter. We are interested in the scatter here. Before that, everybody knows how to get the formulas. To highlight, as I said, I did that. When I highlight this to get the formulas, it turns out to my Excel screwing up the whole thing. Transfer the whole thing into formulas. I want just only this to formulas. So if you look at the edges here, so look at this, and it's repeat calculation of Excel. Okay, so number 2, this is the chart, how you do the chart. Make sure the chart has the title and the y-axis, x-axis labeled. Use appropriate tools, which is plot T versus concentration. And you can see here, and then we'll tell you how to transfer them into formulas. So when you highlight them, this one here, you just highlight this and then ask for formulas. It will give you this formulas here. Actually, if you click on this and say like the formula here. Here. And you see and print out worksheet in a formula format, use control key, control and the key underneath the escape button, you will obtain the results below. So if I put and highlight it, right? And if I use the control and the key under here it is. The key on the, because it will screw up the whole thing. That's the bad thing. So I have to do it in another Excel. So you have to do it on the escape. So control key. Asking me what you want. Formatting. Okay, control C and this. Here it's screwing up the whole thing. So it's coming out with the log. See here? Are you following me here? So it's screwing up. You have to do it in another one. So I will go and say undo. Undo this one. Undo it here. So whenever you want to see the formula, so you have to be careful because it's just give you the whole thing. It's, you can see how it's screwed up now, the whole picture, correct? And they start doing all the stuff here. See, all is in formulas. Can you see that? Everything in formulas, and that's what I don't like in this type of cell. So you have to do it just for this. So you have to do it in one Excel sheet out of the whole thing. Let me go and undo here. Redo undo. Undo. Should be it's not, it's everything in formulas. So that's the problem with it. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm just get out of it. That's what and then go for out of this. You want to save, I will say don't save, and then I'll go to desktop and open it again. Again to desktop here. Go to the desktop and open it for you again here. It is just reopen it again. Let's see. Okay, guys, this one here. Make sure that's really shared. Okay. Okay, so now it's sharing here, guys. So as I said, you have to be careful whenever you are asking for these formulas, screwing up the whole data. transfer this data into. So in order to get out of this, you have to have Excel, blank Excel. Just only those here. Only those here, just here. And it will not, it will allow you to, whole your work will be in formula. We don't want. So this is transferring into formula. So here it is. I will have my snipping tool, new. I am going to get this one here, correct? This one, I'm transferring this data here into formulas. So here it is. Come back to my my results here. I hope that I'm sharing those. So share content. It should take this stuff. Not have to go every time share this, share that. So, but anyway. So now I will say here, out of this one here, I transfer, I paste this one here. That's number one, still number one. It's like small, so but no worries. So I can expand this one here, expand it a little bit. So here I just transfer the two formula columns on present day transmittance and the absorbance into the formula. Right? As I said, you have to have a blank cell to do it. Otherwise, your work will be transferred into formulas. You have seen. So number two, you have to try now to plot, and that's here. This one here. Have this one here, and put this one here. Expand it a little bit here. This is the formula. So number two, we have to plot the plot. We have to plot the transmittance versus concentration. Transmittance versus concentration, which will be our, how it will allow us to share the correct one. Share content. Yes, it's allowing us. Yeah, that's good. It's sharing the correct one. So share. So now number two, we have to graphs. Here's low plot. So what we have to do here, all the information is given to you, correct? So what you have to do, you have to use a scatter plot for each of the following graphs, correct? So you have, this is what we have here, by the way. So let me go and show you what we have. I wanted to start doing here. Okay, so let's plot from the values here you have. So here it is. Let me get out of the animation here. So from this value here, I want to use log percentage versus concentration. So I want to take this here, correct? And concentration. And this one here. Correct? So I want to plot X and Y. We have two columns here. I want to plot them and see what's the relationship between them. What is the relationship between them? So, and we have to go out of this, come back here. So I want you to train yourself and plot for me this. Let's try. Let's give it a try. Come on, guys. Give it a try. So you have your data here, correct? You have your data here. Here, your data is here, given to you. That's your, this is your, it is, and here it is. We're gonna plot those against each other. And you will ask yourself how. Well, this is no problem. Here will give you all the information you need. Here is the information here, how to follow, how to make a chart. All the information is given to you here. Right, guys? Let's plot for me with the titles and everything and do it. And if you can't read this one here, you can still use this one here, correct? So all this information here, guys, is given to you here. I just took it from this. Right? The percentage is your y-axis and the concentration is your x-axis. So let's start, guys. Come on. Everything is here. So you just your blank Excel. Here I'm going out of this station. So here it is. I did that for you here. The T%, the transmittance is my y-axis, and the concentration is my x-axis. So what you will do here, insert. It tells you all the information here. What step? So you have to use the scatter plot. You have to use what? The scatter plot. So going through everyone, see if you can do it. With the platform. Come on, guys. Try with the platform. There will be no exam on yourself, but it's very good way. I prefer to grade book for yourself. But homemade one. I don't claim that I'm expert, but I look outside. I'm gonna post those tomorrow. Make sure it's time. Okay, guys, try. Give a couple minutes. At least give it a try. Give it a try. There's no punishment. There's no nothing. Just give it a try. Yeah, give it a try. Even if you can't, just give it a try. Go. All the information is all the data results is I gave you there. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. And then it starts the data. You have to highlight. The kid is not highlighted, but you have to highlight your data. So use it for my start based from my Excel. Start based from my Excel. If you don't have the data available, start based from my Excel. You go to grade book, you see how much grade book. What's that? So, get yourself working. It's working. So, I suppose I did this one here. I plug this one here together, and I will come Like I said, if you put your lab report, you can feel free to use mine. My data here, that's fine. So here it is. I am taking this one here, snapshot of this, copy it, and then going to my lab report, which is number 2, correct? Number 2. Paste this one here. Number 2 here, we have number 3. That's number 3. So we are number 3. I am copying. And this is and this is here. Let me take this one here. Take this one here out. I'm cutting this one here. This one will come to this. Two, correct? So number 2, number 3 is here. Those are the bad. This is number 2 still. And let me take this one here. Cut it. Put this one here. 3, 2. Take this one out. So this is number 2. You have to put the data. Yeah, without the data, you will not get the whole thing. So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3 here. Then you will come here and then look what we did. That's number 3. I took a snapshot of this with the snipping tool. That's in Windows. That's in your Windows. Every laptop for free. You don't have to buy anything. Copy this and then paste it into. Yes, you have to highlight the data because the data has to tell the worksheet. Yeah, you have to enter the data because without entering the data, you will not tell the worksheet, the Excel worksheet, what it does do. So it will be confused. So you have to enter the data. So that's number 3, guys. Number 3, correct? Let's go for number 4. Number 4, we have to plot log of versus the concentration. That's percentage T, and this is log. So here is copy, and then we are looking at number all this data, guys. All this data. Number 4. Then I will come to my Excel sheet. This is number 4. I did plot log percentage versus concentration. I go to my first table I made. First table I made. I go, this my resources are there, correct? And then plot the log percentage versus concentration. I will come here with the snipping tool. Take this one here. This is number 4. Correct? This is number 4. So come here, copy it, and then put this one here in my lab report. This is number 4. Correct, guys? This is my number 4. You have to highlight, you have all your data is from the first table we did, all the way at the top. The first table at the top, all the way. Just look at the columns, what they ask for. Number 3, asking for the percentage of transmittance against concentration. Number 4 is log of the transmittance percentage versus concentration. So this is number 4. Number 5, this is log. See, asking here. And number 2, and then we have to plot here the number 3, which is, let me see there. We have to do 5. This is 5 here. Absorbance versus concentration. So let's copy this. Number 5. Number 5 here. So absorbance, all of it from the data highlighted from what? The data highlighted from the table 1, all the way at the beginning, all the way at the beginning. So absorbance versus concentration. Well, we'll come here and look at our data here. Absorption versus concentration. That's here it is. So I will come and then snipping tool, take it here, and take this, copy it, and then I'll come here and then lab report, paste it. Correct? For 6, we have 6, 7, 8. We have three items left. So practice those in the lab, and it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot, not in the lab, but at home. So have a look into them. Just be patient. You might have some difficulties, but be patient. You will be able to do it. Correct? So 6, number 6 now. Let me go back and look number 6. Number 6 is saying data for Clausius. Here, guys. This is number 6. Trying to get this one. 6 here. Copy it. Get this, guys. Number 6. Well, this is given to you. For 6 here. 18 and area. So get this, guys. Data table for Clausius. So it's given to you inside your lab. You look at the lab, it's given to you data here. This is bar 3. This is the data here. You have to enter this one here into 2 columns. You have to enter this into 2 columns. Everyone's following me here? This is bar 3. We are looking at bar 3. You enter those manually. By your hand here, by your fingers, enter all those here in 2 columns, correct? Corresponding to the values. And then when you look at what we have done here, and that's what I have done. This is, those are the 2, if I was right, those are the 2 columns. Here it is. Those are the 2 columns I have to enter. Those are the 2 columns I have to enter. Right, guys? Those are the 2 columns I have entered. Now, after this, I have to use the formula. I have to use what? The formula. So here it is. I'm using the formula here. This is Clausius Clapeyron equation. Clapeyron equation. This is mostly will be in your second sequence of your general chemistry or principles of chemistry. Not cover this one that much in this 12 11, right? So, but this is the formula here, and the slope in your lab give you positive. The slope has to be negative. That's what I drawing is correct. If you look at the drawing here, the slope is negative, correct? And that's here the 2 negatives. You can see. Negative. But if you look at the lab giving you the data, giving you misleading data, which is then plotting the whole data, give you this. That's not whatever my data is, not this. This is not Clarkston. Clarkston will give you the slope is negative. So the enthalpy then will be determined, the H will be determined. So that's not really the Clarkston data supposed to be. So ours is correct because the slope is negative. Why? Look at the formula. The formula is there. Correct? So now, here is the formulas here. The temperature in centigrade Celsius. You have to convert it into what? Into Kelvin. So you have to add to it 273.15. Correct? You have to add to it. So if I click here, 0 centigrade Celsius is 273.15. And then from now on, 10, for example, centigrade Celsius is how much? Is 10 plus 273.15. Here, 10, which is coming from A 138, 138 highlighted there in your left. And this is a formula here, correct? This is what the formula. Now, then I went and I reversed, because according to the Clarkston Campus, the lots of pressures gas in first condition, first state, the final state, initial state, final state, will be indirect proportional to the temperature. That's 1 over T. Indirect proportional to the temperature, correct? So the Ln of the pressure, final and initial, will be indirect proportional of the, and R is the gas constant, 8.314. 8.3. So you can put this formula here, 1 over T, then you will take in Kelvin. You inverse this value. For 10, you go and you just, the formula, you inverse it. 1 divided by the temperature in Kelvin. 1 divided by amount in Kelvin. Now, the pressure is given to you. That's given to you. The pressure is given to you. Then you take the log of the pressure and you take the N of the pressure. So the log, this is the pressure here is given to you here. So if I look at this again, this is given to you here, correct? This is given to you, correct? And the pressure here is given to you in kilopascal. Those are given to you. Then you have to convert those into whatever the desired one. So doing this, let me get this one out. Doing this, correct? I did for you the log of the pressure, the ln of the pressure, and then I plot for you here. I plot for you P versus 1 over T. So log of P or ln of P, either or. So those have to give you a negative what? A negative slope. Negative slope, because the temperature is indirect. I mean, the log or ln pressure, partial pressures, initial and final, is indirect proportional to the temperature. Correct, guys? So you can tell that's the last one here. So, and this is the formula you have to put. So here it is. Here it is. I'm taking all these formulas here. This is all the formulas here. I'm plugging this one here, guys. And come here and then put this one here into data, the table data, the values, and put all the table here. So I can expand it a little bit, expand it a little bit. Maybe the layout, make it so much better now. So here it is. This is table for Clarkston Campus equating the values, correct? And going here, going data table for Clarkston Campus equating formulas. We need the formulas, number 7. Again, you have to use control and this under this above the scale key to get the formula. So here it is, copy. Then I'm going here to get, it is, guys. Seven, that's number 7. 7. And this one here is this area. So let's see if we can get the formula there. Well, guys, I did not get you the formula of these here. Are you following me here? I did not get you the formulas here. Just pull yourself down. We are still there. So we did not get the formula. So how we did this? So if I highlight this one here, I'll open this one here in another worksheet. So I'm saying this one here. Copy, and then I will go to this new here, new worksheets here, and then I will say, okay, let's put this one here, a new one here. Okay, guys. So now I want to get the formula of this. So I highlight all those one here, all these ones here. So I might highlight all of it here. Then control. Here we are, guys. Can you see it? Can you see that? This is the formulas here. So what I will do here, take this one here out and copy this, and then go to our lab here. Here's our lab. I did not put for you the part. I put in the formulas. I forget about to put in the formulas. So what I will do here, I'll come here. Well, I don't want to undo the. So here it is. I will say, just bear with me a little bit. So we'll transfer those into formulas. Okay, so we have used this one here. We copy this one here, copy. Okay, guys, here it is. I'll add some column here, insert. Okay. I'm inserting this one here to show you that I'm adding. Okay, guys, here it is. Insert text. So listen, your voice is here. I mean, I'm adding text here. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm adding the text here. And Control V. So here it is. So then I will highlight this one here into yellow. Then I'm entering the format here. And let me just add a lot of column, a lot of rows. So there will be insert, row, rows, insert. Just bear with me a little bit. I'm putting those formulas. It's not there for some reason. I did not see it there, but it's no problem. We did. So insert. So it's a lot of rows we have to enter. Okay. Insert rows. Insert rows. So insert entire rows. I think that would be enough. Then I'll go for the blank one. I say, well, it will fit now. copy this to our, okay, let's copy this. That's here and paste. Here it is, guys. Now I have entered the number, the column. It was not there, is it? Oh, look at this. What is this? Sorry about this. It has to be this. Copy. Right. Okay, so this one here, control. Yeah, see here, if you do if you have done this one here to control, it will transfer everything into the control formula. So let me undo this. And I will promise you to do it for you here because it's everything here now. Look at this, it's control outside. Okay, I know how to do it. I'll do it. I'll show you how to do it. Don't worry about it. So don't save. So here it is, guys. We have number 7. We have to have the formulas correct. So here it is, the formulas. Let me open the Excel file. Said don't update. So then we have to add from here. So here it is, guys. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'll take this one here, the log, not this one here. The log here. Okay. What I'm gonna do here, I'll just take a snapshot of it. Here it is. New. Okay, so here it is, copy. It's better to do it this way because otherwise we'll damage all our work here. So therefore, look at this. Okay, here it is. Just bear with me a little bit. Insert entire rows. Then I will say from here. Insert entire rows. Insert entire rows. Insert entire rows. Okay, guys, here it is. Here. Here it is, guys. What I did here for you guys, I did take the snapshot of it because if you do the whole thing, the whole formula, then will turn out to be formulas. We'll be turning the whole thing as a formula. So let me take here the copy, insert. Insert textbook, text box, like this. Okay. Okay, guys, here it is. Okay, guys, just okay, guys. Here it is. I have for you the, uh, the, the, the formula instead. Okay, so and then the last one here, number 8, guys. Number 8, we have to put. This is the formula here, which is copy. You have to put open new up. So here it is. So here it is. This is number 7. Number 8 is to plot. Number 8 is to plot the graph of the closest collateral. So here it is. Copy. And this is 8. N. And this one here will be 80. This one here, area. And the equation is given to you here, guys. This is the equation here. Taking a snapshot of it. Okay, guys. So copy and come to this and paste. Now, are we done with the lab report? Answer is no. What is missing? What is missing? What is missing? Discussion and conclusion. Both of them are missing. So therefore, you will come here and then you discuss your data. So discussion. Okay, so here it is. Discussion. Okay, discussion. And then conclusion. Well, it turns out to be because this is just your you cannot discuss your data because as you say, it's very hard to discuss their data. The only thing you can discuss from whatever you have is the graph. So for example, discussion here for the first one, if you look at this, look at the whole thing here, you will see that the plot, the discussion here, the plot of absorbance is linear, correct? So go through them all one by one, and then you make a statement of those. So for example, the first one, if you plot the transmittance against concentration, the relationship is not linear. That's what it says to you. The graph is telling you this is not linear. So you look at this. So this is not linear. So plotting the percentage, it is question here. You can just look at your graphs and then discuss the relationship. So we make it even one plotting of 3% versus that's the first one you have. It is 3% versus concentration. Okay. Versus concentration. It's not linear. And this is really, you can see it is really supported by your what? By your by the law, by Beer's law. So second one, what you can tell about the graph, second one. Okay. This is plot T transmittance. Now, if you plot the log of transmittance, then it's what? Linear. So this however, plotting of log T percentage versus concentration versus concentration yields linear relationship. So guys, you'll continue on this. All those graphs, you just make discussion of each graph you have. So you have the first one, it does not. The transmittance by itself does not lead to a relationship, a linear relationship. However, the log of it, it does. Correct? Same thing here. So if you look at the concentration and transmittance, there is a very nice absorbance. There's a very nice relationship. So it is guys. Relationship. Here it is. This is similar to the plotting of the graph absorbance versus concentration. Okay, which yields a linear relationship. So now come back and look at the other ones. The other ones is plot of versus concentration. The last one is Clausius Calibron, and you can tell from this is the log, the plotting. This is Pierce, correct? The Clausius Calibron. So Clausius Calibron. Calibron equation reveals the indirect relationship of the pressure of Ln of the pressure versus the temperature. Okay, so versus the temperature. So This is the discussion in a way. Just you look at your graphs and you just make a statement of each graph. You don't have to go in detail, correct? So somebody will tell me now the conclusion. I need help. So what's the conclusion here? Don't write the conclusion. The conclusion, the weather was very nice. The experiment is so beautiful. And no. The conclusion always related to the first goal, introduction. The introduction of yours. Remember the introduction here, all at the beginning here. All at the beginning. So what we stated in the beginning, what our goals. The conclusion is telling us whether we have reached our goals. So if you look at this, the purpose of this experiment is to practice plotting some graphs using some chemical laws here, worksheet, using an Excel worksheet, and chemical laws. So we were successful, correct? We were successful in, so that's the conclusion is that we can say, so we were successful in executing some chemical laws and find evidences for the relationships within these chemical laws, right? So what are those laws? Well, we did Beer's law and Clausius Carbon law. So that's it. Now, here it is. We are done with the lab. Okay. I will save it on my desktop. Okay. I'll save it at my desktop. It is. And call it Excel lab 1. Okay, that's fine. Then put it there. And then I will come in the iCollege and then upload this one here, correct? I have to upload this. All this, I have to upload it. So what I will do here inside, so I will say, here it is. It's already saved. I will come to our iCollege. Let me impersonate myself as a student. I'll go as a student to show you what I'm doing here. Class list. I'm here as a student here. Okay. Now I'm gonna upload assignment. I'm a student here. Assignment. I'll come here to the first lab. At the safety video. That's just first lab, Excel lab. And then click on this lab here. Let's say download a file. That's for me. There's some files there, but I have to add a file. I have to go down all the way and add what? The file. So I click on add file. My computer here. What file I'm looking for? I'm looking for the Microsoft Word. That's the, not Excel, Microsoft Word. It is. Sit there and click on submit. So I did submit, and then I have the confirmation email sent successfully. Then the email will be done, sent to me to my email saying my college. I've uploaded this. So therefore, I can go back to my account, click on this to make sure this is there. I will see it has to be showing that I have submitted the file. So should show that you have submitted file. So let me see. It said file submitted 0 to submit. Let's see what's happening. Okay, it's submitted, and you can see I submitted twice just to make sure that you understand. This is submitted twice, so you can check. I submit. By mistake, I just submit the wrong thing. Here I click on the submission. One of them is not correct. I'll click on the one was not correct. This is just there. Or I will go until assignment there, then click on the project itself. And then here say, Dr. Taylor, please discard those two files. They are sent by mistake and they have some errors inside them. So Dr. Taylor, please discard these two files. They might have some errors. Please consider this one instead. This one instead. Okay. Thanks. And I'm a demo student. They call it demo student. So I'm a demo student here. And then I will submit. But before submitting this, I have to add the file, correct file. I'll add the same one, but just to show you this, the sake of showing. So open. You can make a mistake, and that's normal. But then you can come and then put a note for your instructor. That's not in my class. In every class, you are uploading any assignment. So then you submit. And then your instructor will get into this done. And then each one will come appear to a submission. And then even if you look at that, one of them will appear the note, your note to that instructor. Your note there, please discard the other one file. Are you following me here? Is following? You have really what's going on, right? Okay, so now you know how to do the lab report. Now here it is. You can share from now on the data together. First, action and the discussion and everyone in the class, team of 2 or 3 having a group. So everyone will share the data on it. I think the lab report your own why? Because I am here putting what? Click on the assignment here. Let me get myself out of the demo student. Now I'm instructor. So if you click on this, our big brother, I put our big brother here. Where is our big brother? Can you see the icon here? What it says? That's our big brother is watching. So if you take somebody else, discussion, so all of us will share, you can share your data, but not those 3 or 4 items. So you can share the data, but the other protection, procedure, discussion, providing the supervisor. Supervisor, and then all the last important Microsoft Word. Okay. Is that no? Very, very hard. Microsoft Word. Because the unit help me for all of the activities. So, any questions so far? Questions so far? If you don't have any questions, the last 4 years for you have to make sure you have time by today. Because tomorrow I'm gonna post those for one instructor will be for the class. When you come back to the courses and time, sign, step sign. So, here there's a to access titles. Always click on the side, and when you double click on it, there's like small tiny window telling you to add title, to delete title. Should be. Are you using the school one? Maybe they have limited. I did not use theirs. I use my own, my laptop. So do it at home or come to see me. Come to see me. Sure. Yeah, control and capital surface. Short tab and those two. Come up as a formula. But the problem is it will come up as the whole thing as a formula. So what you will do it first, and then take snapshot of it, exit your first one, and come with it as a snapshot. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. I said this will be very hard to no time to go through all this. So I'll put this one for the students. Yes. The same thing we did with through the whole thing. So now you can use even my data output. The data output, the graphs, everything. Yeah. No, the data is the same, but writing the introduction, writing the procedure, writing the conclusion, discussion, everybody will do his or her own. But you share the same data. Yeah. I'll put the lab report here. Don't worry, I'll put it here. Look, I'll put it here. Which is, here it is. Here it is. Good. Well, I was both of them. Now, here you can, if you click on this, not copy mine, you'll come up with the same wording, but not exactly mine. Because if you, yes, but if you copy mine 100%, the big brother that turn it in will tell you that you're not cheap. And then we need my name too, cheap from your stuff. That's what it says. It's very good. It's very good software. Yeah. Yeah, in English, they give you about 20%. I give you about 80%. Yeah, so 80%. So I'm not really rigid, but the English people, the math people, you have to watch for them. Right? Hold on.